Welcome back to the channel. We're Dan and Stephen, a married couple who since November 2021 have been living and travelling in our little 1996 VW campervan. After giving up our lives of old and trying to find new ways to balance work and travel in our tiny home, we've taken our van to some of the UK's most stunning locations, and recently we crossed the channel for Europe, heading through France and now into northern Spain. This week we visit the historic town of Roses during a 4-day colourful carnival parading through the streets. So sit back, relax and come along dear. So, quick update, we've arrived in a town called Roses, which I'm sure is pronounced differently in Spanish, in Catalonia, and we found a campsite. Well, we actually found one, went to it, it had 60 spaces and they were full up. It was getting late, we wanted to find somewhere, we were hoping to find somewhere with Wi-Fi, we needed a shower, all these different things, so we thought let's stay on a campsite. That was full up. We went to one down the road. I looked online at prices, it was actually parked for night and it didn't really give an accurate representation because when we got here they did have a space and at that point we were really grateful, but it turns out to be like 33 euros something for one night, and we've got to be off at 12 tomorrow. Bear in mind we got here like after 6 o'clock in the evening, so it's not great, but we have found somewhere. It was very tricky to get in because the spaces were just so tight. There were trees, there were motorhomes, it was awful, and like I don't know how we did it basically. Then we couldn't plug in our electricity because we needed an adapter, but luckily the person in the reception area did have an adapter, so thank God for that. And we're here, so we're going to try and make the most of it. I feel really knackered. They do have Wi-Fi, but it's rubbish, so I'm now hotspotting. We need a SIM card tomorrow as well. We just haven't done this yet. But as we're in the town of Roses, we thought, let's make the most of it. I really don't feel great, but let's make the most of it. We might actually go out tonight, can have a few drinks, then wander out. The beach is nearby. This place has got a swimming pool. The showers look absolutely amazing. So we're just going to enjoy the moment, I think. Where are we, Steve?
We're in Roses.
Is that how you say it? Is it literally roses, like the flowers and the chocolates?
Roses.
I don't know. There seems to be no like accent above the letters either, but that doesn't mean anything.
So we're in Roses. We did think about going to Quality Street, but we decided that Roses was much better. So we're going to go and have a look. There's a shop on the corner. We still need a SIM card.
Let's not do that tonight though. It's like 20 to 10.
But we've got clean bits and pieces now.
We have. But yeah, we've both showered. The showers are beautiful, so kind of makes the admission price much less severe. But you realise, like, when you get to a town and it's like, oh, we can go out, we can do something, it's like, I have nothing to wear. Like, there is nothing anymore. I've got no smart shoes. I just have trainers that are falling apart. I even got rid of my decent jumpers, so all I have is these kind of hoodies. So it's not really kind of like smart wear for going out, but it's fine. We're going to go and have a wander. I'm just waffling now. Let's go out. Let's go see Roses. After a brief wander, we realised the music we heard was coming from an annual event held here over 4 days, the Roses Carnival. This colourful celebration of floats and costume dancers makes its way up and down the seafront and streets of Roses across the weekend. That night the floats were starting to wind down, but there was still plenty to see and a welcome distraction after a hectic day arriving so late onto an expensive campsite. is, but everybody's dressed as either like Vikings or pirates or superheroes. And I don't know what it is. It looks like the remnants of a carnival where everybody's just kind of a bit smashed.
Everybody's mashed.
Yeah.
Should we walk along and see if we can find a beer?
We're going to go find a beer, yeah. It's 11 o'clock. We finally found a bar. Well, not a bar, but we've got something to eat.
11 o'clock. But we're Spanish now, so...
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Cheers. Welcome to Spain.
Salud.
Is that Spanish?
Yeah, salud.
Oh, what's that mean?
Salute, cheers.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, of course. Cheers. Salud.
Si, senor.
Morning. So we've just woken up and we didn't actually stay out that late last night, but it was really nice. It was nice to go out and see the carnival, which did turn out to be all the noise, because once that stopped there was nothing. So it wasn't like we were suddenly turned up to this kind of like nightclub central place. It wasn't like that, but it was great. It was so impressive, the costumes, the effort that had gone into a carnival in February. I mean, is this regular in Spain or what? I don't know. But it just puts many of our own local carnivals to shame. But that was good. So we're on this site. We're still debating about whether to stay another night or not. It looks like a nice day, so we're going to go and explore Roses in the day, go and have a look on the beach. I might see if I can go for a run down the seafront in a minute, and then explore the town. But we're still debating, we might just move somewhere and park wild camp nearby and stay in the town region, or just suck it up and stay another night on the campsite. We're not 100% sure yet. There's a swimming pool. I imagine it's freezing, but Stephen's going to try it out and let me know.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He's changed his mind now.
I don't know if I can be bothered.
I bet it's cold. The sea's probably as warm as that right now, which is to say it's probably cold as well. So yeah, we're going to go and have a walk down the beach, because it looked massive last night, and you had these hills in the background, so it looks like quite an impressive little bit of coastline actually. But let's just wake up first. After waking up, it was time for a run to see what Roses had to offer in the daytime. So I've just gone for a run this morning, and oh my god, we're in a little campsite just down the road. Not even down the road, literally just around the corner, 5 seconds from the beach. And I can't believe how lucky, I just feel so lucky right now. Like, I can get up and go for a run. There's this amazing sandy beach, there's palm trees, the sun's out, no wind, you've got this beautiful scenery behind this lovely town. It's amazing. I just love the fact I can just get up, go for a run, and it's like, oh, there's a sandy beach, there's the Mediterranean Sea, there's some hills with some beautiful white houses on, there's palm trees. It's like, it's a dream, and this is why we're doing this. Like I've said it before, for all the problems, for all the difficulties, for all the sacrifices, little things like this are what make it. So yeah, we're going to come out today and explore, have a look around the town, because we got here when it was dark yesterday, and just have a look. We still need to get a SIM card, but this is beautiful. We've just booked another night. It's a little bit pricey, but you know what, we're allowed to do it sometimes. It's not like we always stay on campsites. So I want to go for a swim now, but I bet it's freezing. I don't know if you can see how clear that water is. Oh my god, it's just like, it's several feet deep and you can see the bottom really clearly. Amazing. Can't even imagine how nice this is in the summer. Probably actually too hot. You've got that hill there. Hopefully we're going to go walking today, but I'm not sure. This town's quite big, so it's probably going to take up a lot of our time today. We then stopped for a bite to eat, sampling the local cuisine, which during the busy weekend was a mission to find an empty table, before we then took the opportunity to explore a near-deserted Citadel and Rosie's main historic attraction, while the crowds enjoyed the carnival outside. With its position on the Mediterranean coast just over the border from France, making it both desirable and vulnerable, Roses has long had a history with sea battles and outside attacks, particularly from the French. This huge fortification was built in the 16th century on the orders of Charles V, Spain's king at the time, to help defend the town, though many attacks persisted, including a raid from Turkish Admiral Barbarossa, and notably the Siege of Roses in 1794, where the town eventually surrendered to France, but was soon returned to Spain when the war between the two countries ended. While the Citadel is mostly a ruin now, there is still much to see, and the remnants of its varied history can be found all over the complex, including the remains of a 10th century monastery, as well as Greek and Roman settlements. We had the whole place to ourselves because the carnival was on, and at just €4 each for entry, which includes an extensive interior museum, it was well worth the money and time spent. And as soon as we left, it was straight back onto the carnival-filled streets as the sun began to set on our time in Roses. Cheers. Nice little spot.
This is really lovely because you can put your chairs out here. Like most of the rules are, you can't, but that's when you're allowed.
But like, this is the sort of day, if it was England and this was June, you'd be happy with this weather, and it's the middle of February, and it's just glorious, like the heat of that sunshine.
It's lovely, but there's a lovely fresh breeze.
And more importantly, so we kind of indulged ourselves a bit for the last few days. So we stayed in Roses, which was brilliant, saw so much, but it was quite costly, even though the campsite was really nice. Totally forgot to do a tour of that, which I said I was going to do and show the showers and stuff, but never mind. The point is, it was nice despite being cramped in, but it did cost us about €33 per night, so that was 2 nights. So now, 20 minutes down the road, Stephen's not feeling too great, and we didn't really feel like driving too far anyway. You've got this little free air in a village, and it's lovely. Like, they've got their village fete thing going on over there, which we might go back to and see. I don't know, we'll see how we feel. And you're allowed to put your chairs out, as Stephen said, so there's lots of parking spaces. You can get rid of your water. There's fresh water. I don't know if it's on. I've seen mixed things. We haven't tried it yet, but I think it might be. Glorious. What more do you need?
Perfecto.
Absolutely great. There's more in my baguette now.
Yeah.
So we settled down on the peaceful village air, grateful for the amazing weather and of course a free place to stay. Join us next week as we hit the city of Girona and explore its incredible architecture and alleyways before climbing up to an isolated castle on a hill. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more, and press the notification bell for regular updates. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.